Hey guys, today quick video about the best decks to climb to Legends. Start directly day one today with your climb into Legend. Why not? I mean, yeah, there's a balance patch upcoming. Seems like next week, middle or end of next week. So far as we know, the patch notes will arrive on Friday. Was announced on Twitter. So today I want to show you the decks that you can start directly today, first day September, with your Legend climb to make it quick. So let's go to the decks. First, quick overview in here in Hearthstone Replay. I want to show you last 3 days Legend. Legend is a wide player base, but player that play that game well. I mean, that doesn't mean that a diamond player or a platinum player is a bad player, but I want to minimize it but have still a big player range last 3 days to keep it a little bit up to date. You see the decks that I will show you is Aggro Druid, Big Spell Mage, Miracle Rogue, Quest Hunter, and because I don't want to show another Hunter deck, I will show the Imp Warlock. These 5 decks that are well placed in the meta. Every one of them has their upsides and downsides. So that's why I want to show it to you here quick about. When you let us look here into the decks that I want to show you, we start here, Aggro Druid. I mean, the rise of Aggro Druid is very depending also on the strength on Ram Druid, that you face a lot of Ram Druid, and in overall that the meta is a little bit, weird after the last balance patch. So Aggro Druid can win every game pretty fast. You have for sure some counters. Let me show it to you here. Matchups, super quick. Yeah, you have a little bit problem with some of the mage decks. You have very big problems with the priest decks. You have a problem with the miracle, not even a miracle, no, not really, Miracle Rogue here. So yeah, maybe with the other Warlock decks you could have a problem, but you have also very good matchups. I mean, yeah, Demon Hunter you barely see it, but good matchups for you. All the other druids are good matchups for you. Paladin usually very good matchups, you barely see them. Quest Hunter is a good matchup. Face Hunter is a good matchup. Beast Hunter slightly unfavored. The Shaman that you see, good matchup. You don't see Warrior, but if you see one, not so good for you. Imp Warlock got nerfed. Now this is the more fast-paced deck, and they have like no removal, so very hard for them. And Mind Rogue, you barely face them, but yeah, you have a lot of good matchups. The deck is currently, as you could see, even on first place, so there's nothing to really explain it to you why it's good to start it. Also big benefit about playing this deck, it's very fast. That means you can play a lot of games. Think about playing Big Spell Mage or Ram Druid. Easily the games can go 15 minutes. With this deck, usually 5 minutes, win or lose, and mostly you win. That's what you want. Also, second point, it's the most cheap deck ever that is, I think, on the first place. It has no epic card inside, it has no legendary card inside, so yeah, just build it and enjoy the run into Legend. I mean, it's definitely a good deck. What you're doing is it's super easy to play as much minion as you can. With the Herald, you have a nice buff before you have to play a nature spell when you have it on hand. You have a little bit of card draw with the Peasants, with the Cherry Rig and stuff like this. So you can definitely play what you have, attack. If the enemy clears your board, big problem to generate a second board with this deck. Sometimes it's possible, but you have usually only one shot. But like I said, often this one shot is winning you the game. So let us continue to the next deck, Big Spell Mage as well. Here you can see a lot of good matchups because you see a lot of green. To be honest, that's why we should just talk about the bad matchups, because we are very quick here. Ram Druid is a bad matchup, but 64%, I mean, what means bad? Quest Hunter is definitely unfavored, you can see it here. Miracle Rogue even, Murloc Shaman, you don't see it, so, and that's it. I mean, Ram Druid, Quest Hunter, these are the real decks that you see that you are unfavored. Play it. There's no need to don't play it. It's a super strong deck. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. It has one. Okay, usually you should have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has some legendaries inside. Definitely more expensive deck. Game plan is freeze the enemy, delay it. With more trash is kind of a good finisher. Also, very good finisher is just stacking your hero power with the Magister Dawncrest. You know what a Drakefire Amulet can do. You know what a Rune of Archmage can do. So yeah, you have very good. Also, you have disruption with Theater, like a super small disruption with the Farwatch Post. You know how to play around the Barbaric Sorcerer with maybe also super good combined with the Mailbox Dancer. You have everything what it needs, and you have a lot of freeze. You have the mage location, you have the warden, you have a para that you can still use with the after the rune of the archmage. You have the magister that is maybe casting a spell that you already casted. So yeah, a lot of things. You have card draw with the deep water evoker that you can use. It's a nice card draw thing. So overall, it's just a very, very good working deck, and that shows you the matchup spread that it has. That's just insane. The Ram Druid and Quest Hunter, and even Ram Druid, it's 64%. I mean, definitely better for the Ram Druid, but yeah, you still can win the game. So let's go to the next one. Tuck, tuck. Miracle Rogue. Hate it or love it. It's definitely what I also wanted to say about I will say at the end of the deck I wanted to talk about upcoming patches with buffs and nerfs, so but let us talk about it afterwards. Miracle Rogue, everybody hates or love it at the moment. I guess you can also see here a lot of green but also a little bit of red. So yeah, it has his Beast Hunter, Face Hunter, they're seeing barely play at the moment. If yes, you're slightly unfavored against them. Here you can see Druid good, Mage thing is good, Demon Hunter good, Paladin you barely face them. If the decks that you usually face, yeah, it's good. Okay, Pure Paladin not. Priest is the counter. Quest Priest is a natural counter. You see 26% win rate. That's you have like no chance against Quest Priest. I see barely Quest Priest in the last few days, to be honest, but okay. Mine Rook, you barely see them. Control Warrior. Besides that, everything else green. It's a super strong deck. It's fun to play. You have a lot of card draw with Edwin. What is here important? Don't pop off too early. Don't try to make a crazy turn on turn 3. Wait more for turn 4, 5. I would say 4 or 5 are usually the pop-off turns. That's why you want to have before a little bit things like maybe already the location down on the board. But what is also very important, don't hold the nulls. Don't hold the nulls for a very big turn. Play them on turn 2, 3, whatever, when you can play them for 0 mana. It's very important because the 3 attack that they can give you is more worth than maybe later on play it with for an additional 1 attack on your weapon or something like this. Edwin is definitely the card that wins you the games. Let us see if we can see that here. I guess is the answer yes. Drawn win rate, yeah, it has the highest win rate. Okay, wild paw nulls for sure because you always draw them at the end of the day. But yeah, you can see it here. Edwin is the strongest card in the deck. Let us go to the next one. It's Imp Warlock. It got nerfed. People thought it's not playable anymore, so they just throw it in the trash. But the deck is still good. It also shows you the matchup spread. Demon Hunter, Druids, Mage even still fine. Quest Hunter, okay, not so good here. Paladin fine. Yeah, Priest, you have problems definitely with Naga Priest, but to be honest, you barely see them. Miracle Rogue, that's the counter for Imp Warlock that you can also see kind of often. Yeah, besides that, you see here a lot of green. The deck is still good. The nerf to the location, I did not like it. I think it wasn't necessary. I think it was like a feeling nerf, but at the end of the day, you see the deck is still in the top 5 or is it top 6. So yeah, Still, the deck is kind of easy to build. Imp King Farm, that gives you like a second or third board. Second board gives you usually the Mischievous Imp. Seed Giants if you have a full board, especially if the enemy has also maybe 1 or 2 minions on the field. Smothering Starfish to maybe clear a freeze or remove a taunt from a minion. Besides that, a lot of imps. You play what you have, you buff what you have, you go face as easy and often as possible. Last deck that I want to show you is Quest Hunter. Quest Hunter is very strong at the moment. At the moment we are not knowing if there are nerfs coming, so let us quick go over here again. Yeah, Demon Hunter here. Ram Druid is the counter for Quest Hunter, definitely. Aggro Druid, okay, slightly. Beast Hunter, you barely see it. Mage, you are very good against Mage. That makes the deck very strong, because I think we all know you see a lot of Mage these days. Priest mostly favored, Naga Priest a little bit unfavored, but yeah, you see mostly Quest Priest if you see something. Miracle Rogue, slightly unfavored, but I think that's still okay with 46% win rate or something like this. Yeah, you see here Warlock, what you see also kind of often. Very good matchups. Warrior, I mean, not needed to talk about it, I guess, at the moment. So yeah, what is going on here? Super easy to play. At the end of the day, you just vomit your spells on the enemy's minions or face. Stack your quest as fast as possible. My little recommendation about playing the deck at the end of the game: only play your last step to get oh, how is the guy called that you get? Oh, sorry, I forgot the name. The hero that you get, the quest reward that you get, I forgot the name, to be honest, sorry about this. Only play the last step of the quest when you directly can play it, because you know these days Mutanus and Tilda very dangerous for you to keep this card in hand, because usually Hunter has not a lot of card in hand in the moment that he finishes the quest. Mostly I would say 4, 5, maybe sometimes only 3, and then there's a very high chance that you get it stolen with Tirda or Mutanus. So only play the last step of the quest when you can directly play the reward. These are the 4 decks. So what I also want to talk about is super quick the upcoming nerfs. People definitely expect a nerf to Mage, as we're talking about maybe location, hero card, or both. Miracle Rogue will get nerfed with Edwin, as far as we know. Quest Hunter is a chance that it get nerfed. The quest, some people want that it gets an additional step, especially because a few of these other decks get nerfed here. Yeah, but that's it. That means Aggro Druid will stay the same, as far as we know. Imp Warlock will stay the same. So you have definitely 2 decks that are also cheap that you can directly invest in if you want to play them right now, and you can continue playing with them even after the nerfs. The nerfs are not, there's nothing announced, like I said, but yeah, this is the predictions. And you know, when 9 of 10 Twitter users make these predictions with Edwin, Ram Druid will maybe get nerfed with Guff, or maybe Sire, or both, whatever, or Bran. Big Spell Mage will get nerfed, also Spooky Mage, also both mages will get nerfed with the hero and with the location, one of them or both. Quest Hunter, people are definitely complaining about, and yeah, so definitely we can expect these nerfs. We don't know how hard they are or how they look at the end of the day, but yeah, Aggro Druid, Imp Warlock, my recommendation today for you, because easy to play, cheap, fast, and they will not get nerfed. So guys, that's it for today. I would love if you can like and subscribe my channel. I try to make every 2 or 3 days a video about Hearthstone, deck guides, to the top 5 deck lists, whatever. So see you, have a good day, have a good start into the season, into the month, and good luck. Bye bye.